Welcome back to Mini Motorways, and it's our daily again. Whoop, I've moved myself too far. What do we got? We got Zurich today. I assume that's only so many, and maybe no further motorways are open. And I can't remember what the star. I always forget what the star was. Some colours of destinations are always circled. Start with five. Start with five motorways. I will try that again. And no further motorways are offered. Well, there we go. I would say it's probably not the worst on here. It's funny, I was having a look at the, while I was waiting for it to go over to the playtime for this, and I thought, oh, yesterday's was terrible. But actually, I looked at the top graph, and I was in the top 25%, even though I only got 600 nods. So I thought, oh, well, that's not that bad then. I think I always think if you don't get like 4,000, you're at the bottom, you know. That's what you just can't do that with an expert mod. Let's do the wiggle. Do the wiggle. Let's do the wiggle that way, I think. Oh, it's been a day. Been designing all day for this. I said this video was going to come out soon, but I rang them up on Friday for this stuff for this company, and that I had to send this thing that I was doing, and I was going to do a video. I was saying about it, and it says, "Oh, people have been on holiday, so it's been a bit of a rush on, so we haven't had a chance to do it." I said, "Well, I told them a bit of a white lie. I said, "Well, I'm supposed to be taking it somewhere on Friday." Well, technically, that's not actually a lie. It's the truth. I'm supposed to be taking what I'm doing. Well, a part of it now. Because the other part, I said, well, I couldn't do anything, so I thought, well, I'll add to it. So there's a bit more that's going to come with this video. Anyway, so apparently, I think it was the owner I was talking to again, and he's gonna push it forward a bit. So hopefully, which means the following week. So that means it's not obviously not this week, not next week, the following week. I'll be able to do this video. I want to do it. See all the effort that I've put into something. I don't like that, how that's going to be. So we're going to... No, I don't want to connect it there, but what I'm going to do is something... I would normally go that way, but then again, I don't want to for this. But I think if I do that, they could go into there and go through there, couldn't they? It would probably pay. I know that's a tremendous wiggle. That's not even an intestine line either. It's just a abomination, but it'll do. Tunnel R30. That gives me 20. I'll go for the tunnel. Can always, well, what we could do. Again, we could do a bit of rock and rolling. And do something like that. I mean, it's not much of a wiggle, but it's got a wiggle on it. Yeah, so it's actually quite nice to do something else. All I've been seeing is this other thing all day, and I don't want to say too much because then you might guess. We will be putting motorways over eventually. Well, actually, we'll be actually doing it now, actually. Strangely enough. Like that. You haven't got much of a choice. It'd be nice to get this one, I think, going as well. I'll take that out. We're going to have the bridge. I'm going to take that out and convert that to a bridge. This is needs probably to be straight. I think it's having a bit of a do. And it's not going to get any slower. More, I should say. Well, not like that anyway. I could, up to now, just give that an extra boost. A boost of boosts. I probably actually, well, well, this is going to be, well, there's an option to run this like this, I suppose. I mean, I have got the damn thing, so I might as well use them, and that will connect up to that. I think it's best if I start to, because this now is a large anyway, so it's not really gonna, it's not benefiting from me doing that, is it? I'll send that one to there. That one can go to there. 30 or a tunnel. That's now gone to a large, so we'll take this off and redesign it. I'm still going tunnel. I just don't trust the way this is going. No, I'm going to do it straight. Ooh, no, there's no point doing that when you want it from there. Okay, come on. I've got an option to put that up to there. Let's redesign this, seeing as this is a large one. I mean, I could take these three and put this there and then run that without it running, and these would just run it on, which may be an option that I can utilize later on. This is working, it's working not too bad. I'm going to utilize that, and I'm going to do that. That gives me the 2 back, but obviously I'll lose 1, but it's not as bad as it could be. Well, as bad as that nonetheless. Roundabout tunnel. I'm going to take the tunnel because I'm thinking of running this over to here. That gets me 2. The only slight problem is that means that one, well, that one I suppose has 2, that one has 2, that one has 3, and that one has 4. There's no reason why I couldn't do this. If that needs more, then it'll be picked up by these, won't it? Perhaps flipping. Don't particularly like this, but it's not too bad as well. I mean, you could argue, and that's why I paused it, you could argue that you could put these to this, these to this. But what the hell do you do with them is another question. I have got another roundabout that. 3 is better than 2. Well, it was when I was at school. And all that was quite a while ago. Oh, that's no point. Don't know me colours. Right then, as a bridge or a bridge? Do we want roads, houses? Do we want a bridge? That's a good question. That there could be. This could be redesigned a little bit better, couldn't it? I think. Down here. Although I suppose then that's not that much better than. I suppose it is straight. Well, these 3 are straight anyway. Compared to having to go in a wiggle. Just a little bit. Good track, huh? Right, that'll suffice that criteria. Yeah, it's getting a bit leery now, isn't it? Ah. That's a bridge. The only way to satisfy that one would be through a motorway. Bearing in mind, I can't go directly because of this mountain. Oh, I've got that bloody mountain as well, yeah. Mountain, mountain, more mountain. How am I going to get this round here? Well, I suppose I could do it to there. I mean, it's not too shabby. I'll put that one up there, and what we'll do... we'll redesign that as well. Oh, what have we got? A tunnel or a roundabout? Well, we've got to go for a tunnel again. I can't use the tunnel here. Well, that's... Yeah, that's not... Yeah, this is good. This one here is going to start being a problem. I've just noticed it. We'll go for the tunnel and that pause. I've got a bridge, so I can do this. I'd be quite tempted. No, I don't want to do that though. I can't get rid of this. I mean, I'd like to get these three to this, which is a possibility. Well, actually, it is a possibility. I was going to say, well, until I get a thing, but I have got one. And I have got a motorway to there. Which will span that. There's no reason. I mean, there's no reason why that I couldn't redesign this to move this up, and these three would go to this. But it's not really wanting that many more. That's up in the BDR. It's doable because I can lower this. And get this round here. Like so. Tunnel traffic lights. I will take the... on here, it's definitely... On Zurich, it's definitely tunnels and a bridge game. For sure. So, you know what I mean? There's no argument with that. I don't think, anyway. So yeah, like I said, I could send this round, and this would utilize these two for this. But it's not. It's not really needed them. So you know, and you can't build anything in the water anyway. So you know. This system isn't doing too bad. I mean, it's on its own, so it's not worried about any other. You know, it's not worried about any other system. This has now got off. All these dark ones are just for that one. I mean, I have got a motorway though, so I might be now. That that's why it's gone like that, hasn't it? I can just see it's gone like that because. If we can get over the initial about 1500, we should be perfectly fine. I'm not really bothered about that. I could utilize these. Because this are only 3. I mean, that's... Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll send a bridge around there. So I've got the bridge. What else do I want to do? Panic? That's a good idea. I think I'll utilise that play. This means these will come out and help this one out. The only trouble is that's getting a bit blocked. I'm going to take that back out again. Now it's... Because now that, you know, I'm pointing. Why am I pointing? Why do I point? As if you know what I'm actually looking at. I could do that, though. That would help out there. Send that line there. There's enough. There's definitely enough. Ooh, don't do that. There. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Have I got a bridge? No. Are we holding our own? Not really. Not really. It's slowly falling apart. But now I've fixed that one where there's in the centre is of the yellow. It's not getting clogged as much, but it's just cannot get. I just cannot get the yellows over there. There's just not enough yellows on the map to be able to justify the thing. Anyway, we got another over 1,000. That's okay. But I think I was wanting a bit more this time, but maybe 1,500. I know it's only 50. Maybe 1,500 to 1,700. I'd have been a bit more happy with. I thought I was set up to do that, obviously, but you know, you can't always predict what you're going to get. You know, some days are worse than others, and actually some are better than what you anticipated. So this was a medium ground. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget tomorrow is our yeah, tomorrow is our weekly and another daily, as usually for Monday. So we will see you then. Bye for now.